I don't like giving people's information, especially without their permission or anything. So I just want to tell y'all about a someone who I knew that played football. It's kind of my early introduction to college football. Um, I was watching a game and watched one of the players, the star players, go down. Then his backup went in, and just as quick as the first one went down, the second one got knocked out of the game as well. So they were forced to put in the third string quarterback who hadn't played at all. He had been at the university for 4 years, had redshirted, but never really got to do anything outside of go out at the end of a game and kneel a couple of times. So this is his first opportunity to actually get on the field. He had to find his helmet. No one thought that he would ever get the opportunity to play in the game. So he finally gets pushed out onto the field. He gets out there. He hadn't had very much practice, doesn't get very many reps in the game. And, everyone was hoping something decent would happen because the game was a complete murder. They were getting beat by over 30 points at the time. And he gets in the game and he throws an interception. And next series, he fumbles the ball. Overall, every single time that he would make a mistake, they just put his face up on the screen and say, once again, this guy is messed up. He's fumbled again. He's intercepted again. He just made mistake after mistake after mistake. Um, he wanted to get out of the game because he was getting hit each and every play, and but the problem was both the first two quarterbacks were down. There were no other quarterbacks to go in. So he had to finish the game out making mistake after mistake, running for his life. Um, it was the only game he ever played more than a quarter of in college. And he did his best, but it probably wasn't the best performance in the world. And of course, he went to bed that night feeling horrible, and everyone was quiet around him, but no one really expected him to do anything. But the way life works, his worst day of his life, the worst day when it comes to sports, when it comes, everybody wants to perform when they get on the field. It didn't happen. He didn't have his Pistol Pete moment. But what did happen was every time he screwed up, they kept putting his face on the screen on national TV. And eventually, during that game, he messed up so many times and his face got shown so many times that a talent scout was watching that game. And after the game, he was actually signed to a six-figure modeling contract. Of all things, during the worst game of his life, where he thought that everything was horrible, turned out to be one of the best days of his life, and what ended up leading to his career and what he did once he got out of college, and something that he did further into his adult. His modeling career went further than most people's NFL careers, and he made just as much without having to beat himself up in the process. Who's to say that the worst day of your life couldn't just be the best and you don't even know it? God bless.